Stay tuned for Act 3 of Kiss Me Kate on KYVE Channel 47. Good evening, this is John Ginette. We're here in the studios of KYVE to ask for your support. We're fascinated by show business, aren't we? We enjoy watching shows, we go to the theater, we buy VCRs, and we also especially enjoy shows about show business. And there are many of them, and this, of course, is a great classic, one which I have never seen before, and one that I'm thoroughly enjoying tonight. I had no idea that James Whitmore was such a comedian, or that Keenan Wynn looked kind of okay as a blonde. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying Kiss Me Kate, and I hope that you are coming to the decision to join us here at KYVE. The number on your screen, 457-3100, is our pledge phone number. And we've been doing really well today. We're very close to our goal. Paul will show you our goals in just a couple of minutes. But all of a sudden, as we got to this movie, it got silent. And now we're concerned. We're wondering if you think this is as much of a classic as we do, as much worth our time and our money as we thought when we invested in this program for you. We're delighted to bring them to you, but without your support, it would not be possible. And I know you've heard that. There are 5,000, almost 5,000 member families here in Central Washington. Without them, we could not provide programs. And just to give you a dramatic example of what it would really be like if other people had not joined us, thank you very much for that phone call. Just take a look at what might happen to KYVE without members. I couldn't live with that, and I know you couldn't. So let's get it back. Let's get the program back with phone calls. Forgive us for that rather dramatic example. We would never do that. We'd never take ourselves off the air because there would be enough support maybe for an hour here or an hour there, but with your support, we could make it to do many, many things, especially programs like this one. If you're enjoying this program, then please help us pay for it, won't you? 457-3100 is the number, and as you're going to the phone, let me give you some of the basics about membership. First of all, you might be wondering why you should join. Well, there are many reasons to join, one of which is that there are 4,977 other families that have come to that decision, and we hope that 4,980 families that have come to that decision, and we hope you will. But there's a tax deduction, and we have a program guide for you monthly coming to your home. You get to vote for the board of directors now that we're a community licensee, and for those people who donate $60 or more, we have gift premiums for you. But most of all, it's programs like Kiss Me Kate that your membership makes possible. And you might be wondering then what our membership levels are. Well, we have many membership levels, and we hope one of these will fit your budget. And remember that they can be on installments from $500 for our benefactors, $250 for the Leaders Circle, $180 is our Believers Club, $120 makes you an investor in public television, $60, our most popular membership level, is our family membership, $36 is a basic membership in public television, that's just a dime a day, and $15 for senior citizens or students. 457-3100, please make the phone ring. How can you join? You can mail a check to KYVE Channel 47, but we'd really prefer that you call us and let us know that you are enjoying the program, that you want to support it, so give us that call right now if you would. And of course, remember that you want to build up as many 1985 tax deductions as you can. We have a challenge from Bill and Ted Robertson that we'll tell you about. And of course, your calling now tells us that you really enjoyed Kiss Me Kate, so it indicates a program preference. And the more pledges we get tonight, the less pledge nights we have to do. That's a fact. If we don't reach our goals, we may have to come back. And we don't want to do that any more than you do, believe me. How can you pay? With one payment, by check, money order, or Visa, which we'd prefer because the money gets into the program fund a little bit sooner. Or you can pay installments, and we're happy to do that. And you might find that you can afford a little more by paying installments, either through monthly checks or through an automatic transfer. If you're like me, you don't want to forget every month, you have it done automatically, and it's very simple. Only one phone call from our Kiss Me Kate audience. Paul, what do you think we should do?
Punt. Hi, I'm Paul Hartman, General Manager here at Channel 47, and I've got a minute and a half that I was going to spend on this. I'm going to do that in about 30 seconds. Today's goal, we need $5,400. We're at 4722, means what, 600 and $78, I think, that we need to hit goal. And we're a little behind in the pledge drive. We've got 86 of the 90 pledges that we had hoped for. And at this point, as John has pointed out, we have 4,980 members, meaning if we got just 20 additional before we signed off tonight, we would hit that magic 5,000 member mark. You know, I have a theory that 20 years ago, a lot of people tuned in public television, then called educational television, and what they saw there was an 86-year-old professor who was 32% deceased. He was standing in front of a gray drape and a blackboard, and he was lecturing to us. And you know, I even remember from my days in Ellensburg watching on Gerald Cable from Seattle, his title in that lecture, as I recall, was, "Under capitalism, man exploits man. But under socialism, the reverse is true." Which I never quite understood. But the theory goes, a lot of people tuned in educational television 20 years ago and found that so deadly dull, and they were right, that they never tuned back. Guess what? You're different. You know what's available on public television here. You know the worth of Channel 47 to you. And now, in the plainest language possible, I have to ask you, if you won't help pay for it, how do you want us to find the funds to continue to buy programs for you? We've got to have viewer support. It's marvelously increasing, but that happens one viewer at a time. And right now's your time. Please dial. We need you real bad. 457-3100. Central Washingtonians are going to come through. I know you are. Rick?
Now, as a young boy growing up in Des Moines, Iowa, I remember educational TV. It was WHO, and it was Keenan Wynn's father that was on, Ed Wynn. And I'm having the darndest time remembering what the program name was, and I'm hoping that there are some seniors out there who want to pay $15 and make a phone call, but will help me remember the name of that program. I'm amazed at the amount of support that we have here in the community for KYVE. The support ranges all the way from the $500 down to just a few dollars. In fact, we have received pledges this evening in the $2, $3, $4, $5 area. Important is the fact that they are showing their support, no matter what the dollar amount is. Some support, all support is needed. Even though the basic membership is $36, don't forget that any amount is really appreciated. 457-3100. Be part of KYVE.
Thank you, Rick. Sometimes when it's slow here, we ask for a viewer barometer. We ask our members, people who have already contributed, to call and let us know that they're enjoying the program. But tonight I'm a little more concerned that if you have a reason that you're not pledging, I would appreciate knowing, because we do need viewer support, and we do need to base some of our judgment on kind of a calculated risk that support will be there. And I know that the support is there, and I wonder what we could do to get you to make that final decision. You've not only watched the program, but you've stayed this far into the pledge break. So you know the story, and you must believe, because you're waiting to see the rest of the program, and we want to get back to the program with you. But we've got to pay for the program. We're a not-for-profit corporation. We simply need the money to buy the programs, and then we'll go away and stop talking. And we've got premium gifts for you. We love to say thank you to you in many, many ways, and one of those ways is some very special gifts. Let's take a look at those now.
$60 family contributors have their choice of a children's Bert and Ernie backpack with a Mr. Rogers songbook inside, or the 233-page book Yakima, A Centennial Reflection. At the $120 investor level, you'll receive 6 beautiful issues of both National Wildlife Magazine and International Wildlife Magazine. A contribution of $180, the Believers Club, will bring you a book, Columbia, Great River of the West. Joining the Leaders Circle at $250 entitles you to receive your own personal handheld planetarium, The Stars Above.
I've got to watch 1 minute. We'll go to the program in 1 minute. Is there any chance there is one viewer who has been moved to join us tonight? If so, we would love them. Great volunteers. And by the way, please dial while we're doing this. 457-3100. How about a big hand for the Memorial Hospital volunteers? You folks have been great company tonight, with the exception of Rick. And whoa, we're in real trouble now, folks. Real trouble. The watch says the 30 seconds are past and we don't have a pledge yet. I'd give an eye tooth or an ear tooth for one real pledge to make sure that we know that somebody out there cares about Kiss Me Kate and movies on public television. 46 seconds. We're learning something about you, Central Washington. You've gone to bed, Central Washington. We do love you, even at silent times. There's one. God bless you. Thank you very much. May you rest in heaven for 7 eternities. And you too, there's a second. It is time for us to return to what public television is really all about, and that's programs, not pledge breaks. Here is Act 3 of Kiss Me Kate. Enjoy.